Look who we have here today.
I think I screamed hello loud enough, so we should be good.
Hello
Should
from
be
the other
good to
side.
go.
Melanie J Comedy, guys.
Melanie J Comedy.
The fucking baddest, funniest bitch I know is here today. I am so happy you're here.
Crip, not blood.
Crip, not blood.
Don't trip, Crip.
Yep, don't
Now,
trip, Crip.
what is the difference between a Crip and a blood, Melanie?
Speaking of Black History Month.
Colors. Simple colors. Blue and red.
Is it blue and red? I thought it was just red.
No,
What, bitch?
no, that separates the two. If everybody was the same
Stella.
color, then they wouldn't be able
Right.
to differentiate the ops. So the ops
So
have to
you're
have
the blue.
different
So
color.
you're blue today.
I'm blue today. Well, that's the neighborhood I was in South Central California.
That's right.
So, you know.
Real ass fucking bitch.
But that's not my affiliations. That's not, you know what I'm saying? But y'all already know when you live there, that's your affiliation. But,
That's right.
you know, on record, I'm from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? What up, Zao? That's my affiliation. I'm an affiliate of 313.
We have our good friend Melanie J Comedy here. One of Johanna's.
I love that you keep calling her Melanie J
My
Comedy.
Instagram name.
Yeah, your
That-
Instagram name.
follow her. Always
Melanie
her promo.
Hearn, ladies and gentlemen, is in the building tonight. We just had a full home meal, Peruvian meal,
Yes.
and we've been drinking a little bit of tequila. We got some Coronas going.
It is a really good day.
It's a very good day. Our bellies are full.
We're ready to go.
Our minds are sharp. Our asses are fat.
Ass is always
We're
fat. What'd
ready
your
to
mom
go.
say? Back of the cow.
Yeah, the
Loma.
Lomo.
Always getting the chow.
Disgusting.
I
But she
know.
did say that. You're right. You're absolutely right. She's a nasty little hoe.
Melanie Hearn is here. Melanie, what's going on with you lately? What's happening?
Oh, shoot.
I don't know why y'all aren't acting like you're high as fuck.
We're high as fuck.
We are, but
Yeah.
here's the thing, like
Uh-huh.
that's always a loaded question where everybody asks me that, like, what's going on? You have to give me parameters in my life and ask me, hey, what's going on in your career? What's going on?
What is going on in your career? I just saw
Okay.
you kill it at a Galentine's Day show.
Thank you.
Shut the whole crowd down.
Shout out Haley Zurich.
Shout out Haley Zurich.
Shout out
She'll be on
Haley.
here soon. She
Yes.
killed that. You killed that. How do you feel after that? You're really making a name for yourself out here in
Thank
fucking
you so
313.
much. Thank you so much.
I really think so.
Thank you. It was an excellent show. So, career-wise, everything is going pretty good. I can tell everybody that I will be, speaking of Black History Month, I will be one of the first local black comedians, female comedians, to headline Mark Ridley's Comedy Club in
Amazing.
December of this year. And I believe in the last, maybe for sure 10 years, the only woman that has headlined to have a weekend there was Miss Pat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's something that I'm very proud of.
Do you know who Miss Pat is?
Absolutely.
She's a blood.
I knew she was. I knew I was feeling real oppy when I met her. I was feeling real oppy. We was feeling real oppy. You see what it is.
I feel like you pave such a way for black women. You are so independent yourself. You march to beat your own drum, which I do the same, and I respect that. Not a black woman, but you are inspiration. I love
make that
Melanie
clear.
J Comedy. It's all I'm gonna keep calling her because
That's
Melanie.
okay. You can do that. Thank you.
Because
Because you can follow me on Instagram at that.
she is the just. You're everything.
Thank you so much.
Bee's knees, baby.
Now let's hop into this. I wrote a bunch of shit down. Ohio. Do you go? You've been to a couple shows
I wish
there.
I could pull my phone up because Marissa and I had a very funny conversation about the train incident.
What even happened in this train
The
incident?
train was derailed in Ohio and chemical spill.
Like what do you mean? There was like chemicals on a train and just like crashed or something?
Correct.
Oh.
So they're like transporting, chemicals from A to B, and
The whole thing
train
just-
derailed, and there was a huge crash, and a lot of the shit burned on fire, and you can't burn those chemicals on fire. It's like literally deathly toxic. And yeah,
So everyone's freaking
people's
out.
animals are dying and shit. The
I
water ain't
know.
safe.
So my niece actually lives in Ohio, and she's under a boil water effect right now.
really?
Yeah. So she's being affected by the whole you know,
Yeah, but
Ohio.
it's like boil it, like.
Yeah, like you boil because it's not safe.
Boil it?
You
Yeah,
don't
like
have to boil water, drink.
You're
you
not
know.
boiling just the water, though. You're boiling the chemicals. If
Now,
anything,
how
you're like
did it even get
awakening
in the
more
water?
shit in
Well,
there.
you know, we know in chemistry when you
Spill,
boil stuff.
air.
That's the one thing
It
about.
goes in the clouds. What
This
goes
is
in the
why I
clouds
don't
come
do
back
all
down,
that.
bitch. Have you ever been to school?
Absolutely not.
But one thing we know about chemistry, you can at a certain temperature you can boil off a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So you boil that water. And we used to boil water. Here's the thing: toxins in water is not nothing new. You know, we know
It's
how
not.
to
Yeah.
navigate it.
Listen,
Whether it was
we're from
lead
Michigan, Flint, baby.
or even before lead. You know,
Burn that shit.
we have been blessed to be from the Great Lakes, where we have
are.
some of the freshest water in the country. You know, and
Maybe not so much after these aliens are fucking taking a shit.
I mean.
You never know.
But I feel like out of all the bodies, we got fucking 6 lakes, 5 lakes. You know what I'm saying? Homes. You know, so all of
We got
them-
5, 6 lake
all
homes.
5, HOMES 5. So all of them
There
ain't
you
fucked
go.
up. You know
There
what
you
I'm
go.
saying?
None of us went
so
to school.
if Huron messed up, then Ontario gonna be like, I got it. If Ontario
True.
ain't got it, Michigan gonna be like, I got it.
True.
If Michigan ain't got it, Erie gonna be like, I got it. If
That's
Erie ain't got it,
Midwest. We
I don't
can
St.
know.
help
Clair
each
gonna
other.
hold it down.
I don't know if Erie's got it anymore.
And St. Clair is still pretty. St. Clair's all right. St. Clair,
Yeah.
Michigan still rocking. So I don't know what everybody else doing, but Michigan and
Of
Ontario
course,
is
St.
cool
Clair's doing great. All
because
those rich people live there.
the ones that's up north by Canada, between Canada, that's not touched by human nature, are doing pretty good. So Ontario, you're doing great out there. Shout out to you, Lake
listen,
Ontario.
I've been to Ohio a couple times in my life. I just went on a little trip with them out there, but now I have a bigger excuse not to show up there because I will not be going to
Indiana
Ohio.
is way worse than Ohio.
Oh, absolutely. You know
way
what?
worse than Ohio.
I got lost in Indiana once.
Way
that place
worse.
is not fun. No gas
No.
stations.
No
Weed is still
trash.
illegal in Indiana. Like, that's bullshit. How do we gloss over Black History Month?
Well, I don't.
We talked about Ohio. Let's roll back to Black History Month.
Black History
Eh.
Month. It's the best month of the fucking.
Unimportant.
No,
It's the best month of the year.
It is the best month of the year.
Coldest month of the year. They gave you the coldest month of the year.
They really did.
Because we
So
cold ass
rude.
motherfuckers.
No, because they don't want you popping off in,
You know what I'm
in the
saying?
summertime.
You know why? 'Cause
They
I'm
don't
a-
want you popping off in the summertime.
Because I'm a negreta.
Oh,
I'm a
we ever
negreta.
talk about that.
Negrita.
Negrita. I'm a
Negrita.
negrita. I'm a negrita.
Now what you think? Now what you think?
You
No,
always,
Negrita.
you always make
See,
our,
just
you
how black-
turn our Spanish into Italian, and it's pissing me off. Okay, it's
I'm
giving
all like,
racist.
I'm all like,
Johanna's
negreta. Negreta.
Over here,
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
"Eh, negreto," and I'm like, no,
My
it's
Johanna's
not
mom
right.
is teaching
Negrito.
us what they say in Peru
Negrita.
for.
Negrita. It's the
You
first time
trying
I've
to
been called a
transition to?
classy nigga, so I don't know how to take it all in. I'm trying to figure out the pronunciation on the classy nigga. So give me one more time. How do we pronounce classy nigga? What's my pronoun?
Negrita.
Negrita is my pronoun.
You said it,
You want to
not
know my
me.
pronoun is? I am no longer a nigga. I'm a negrita. Address me correctly.
My pronoun-
Nigga no longer. Negrita I am. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what? I like that way more. I like that way
you know
more.
what I'm saying? But sometimes
do.
I can be
My
a nigga if I
pronouns
need to
are
be. You know what I'm
ne
saying?
and
But
grita. Yeah,
when I'm
I like
You know what I'm
that.
saying? When I'm out here being bougie, address me as Negrita. You know what I'm saying? I'll be at the
Okay,
Spanish
you see
club.
it?
I'll be at all the little
Tell
clubs
'em.
and country clubs. Like, what is your name? Negrita.
No, that's
You know what
what
I'm
you should
saying?
start telling
That's
people.
gonna be my name.
I
That's
love it.
Great.
So put some respect on my name.
Melanie Negrita.
Negrita.
Hearn.
So
Hearn.
Black History Month. This is
Negrita
your first
Hearn.
educational
Negrita. It's got a
lesson.
ring to
white
it.
And I
folk.
got the little grrr. I can, you know, so I can roll my tongue. I can get my rolls
I can't even
together.
do that.
That's right.
That's impressive.
You can't roll your tongues?
Absolutely not.
Oh my
I can
gosh.
move the tongue,
Negrita.
can't roll her.
All right.
I'm a QVC commercial. I'm a QVC commercial. Get Noxzema from Negrita.
Oh my God.
Get your oil sheen.
I'd buy everything from you.
You know what I'm saying?
I buy it all.
Nutrients of Negrita.
I love that.
And I'm just turning my head like this. Like a
I mean-
QVC commercial.
Honestly, though, that skin, get out of here.
Beautiful.
Those cheekbones.
Are you kidding me?
Thank you. No makeup.
Do you ever wear
Get
makeup?
with it.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
When you feel like
When I
it.
feel like it.
a lot of
More
work.
often than not, I
It's a
don't.
lot of
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
work,
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
You don't need it.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, I just do it to do. But I don't knock anybody that do it. Do what you do to make yourself feel beautiful. I'm
That's
a
right.
tomboy. I don't be feeling like it.
I am such a
But
tomboy.
Do
You
what
are.
you
You
do.
are not so much a tomboy.
I-
You be out here
I
looking
feel like
very
Melanie's
feminine.
Melanie's she is a woman in at heart, but she is for the boys. Like she can't hang with the guys. I feel like
She's 100% for the boys. Yes.
1,000.
Yeah.
Not like let me just regret. Means I can be a homegirl. That don't mean I'm for everybody.
Shout out homie Hopper.
People
She's a
be out here
homegirl.
like that means she for
Yeah.
everybody. Nah, I'm not
No,
for
that's
everybody.
Stella. That's not you.
That's me. Yes, that's true. That is true.
These hoes for everybody.
It's always the bitches with the headbands. You know.
We
Headbands
always
and
hide
hoops.
something. We always hide something, baby.
Can't touch a headband and smile.
I'm
Can't trust a headband
when they try
and
touching
smile.
my head, I'm like, nope.
Nope.
I'm like, hands down here. Hands down here. Don't pull her off. Like, you're not gonna like it.
You're not gonna like it. Boo! It's me.
This is a very serious topic we're gonna get into.
Okay.
I can't stand this motherfucker anymore. I'm so sick of him. You know who Jeffree Star is?
A little.
The makeup guru.
Okay.
Motherfucker. So he has been on a podcast recently in Barstool. You know what Barstool is? It's a very big douchebag fucking...
Wait, Jeffree Star has a show on Barstool?
No, he got interviewed on Barstool.
Oh,
On a
really?
podcast
At which
on
show?
there. I don't...
KFC?
I couldn't tell you. Probably. Same thing. Big cock.
See, I'm for the boys. I'm a Tom girl.
Actually,
I know.
that is what it was called. It was
is.
for the boys. It was called for the boys. It was
Yeah,
something
yeah.
very masked. Of course, he wanted to go premiere on that.
I like Barstool.
So he made a very shocking comment saying that he does not believe in they them pronouns. Now, I think everyone has a very hard time with this topic.
Jeffree Star.
The one who you
said
think would
that?
be they them
Right.
is so not for it. Now, my opinion is
He's like, I'm a he.
yes. He's like, I would
He,
believe there's
him.
he or she. Now, how do you guys feel about that hot topic? Like, we live in Ferndale. Your guys are part of the comedic world. Everyone's everything. How do you...
This motherfucker saw how much attention J.K. Rowling got and was like,
Oh, he's like, I'm going to
you
make
know
my own
what?
Harry
I'm
Potter
gonna-
movie.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna say this and see what happens.
You want to be controversial, but I just feel like that's truly how he feels. But I bet there's a lot of people who
I think he
commented
went
under
on- I
that
think
and
he
were
went
like,
on a-
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
They believe they don't not support trans or not support that, but they just feel like you should be one thing or the other. Now, I can't feel like I can't speak on that so much, but I'm also kind of like, yeah, like what? How do you feel about that situation? Like,
I think that he went on a Barstool podcast and was like, make like a tree. You know what I mean? Like, let me try to fit in with all these cis straight white men.
Oh,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? Like, oh, listen, I go by the Bible and I believe that,
Oh yeah, he's a gun promoter and all that shit too, which is crazy.
Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, like.
So is this a... Because I don't know, so you have to fill me in. Is this a gay person or no?
This is...
Is Jeffree Star gay? I mean, he's got to be.
Jeffree Star is, but you would think they were trained. He was, but see, that's where
Yeah,
I would
let's
use a
show
they
you a
them
photo.
pronoun for Jeffree Star because he doesn't go by anything apparently.
Well, we all know
Oh.
that I can't.
Also, he said, "Oh, well,
I'm gonna go ahead and
Huge
say.
makeup-
I'm gonna go
huge
ahead and
makeup
say no
guru.
comment because
Not a drag
anytime I
queen.
speak, I get in trouble. So
We're not. It's just
So this is what I will say, because this is, you have to tell me who Jeffree Star was. I've always been that person to each his own, because a lot of times
you know how to
I
mind your own business.
Well, yeah, and I know a lot of times that religion, even whether with slavery or the community, sometimes it can be used to oppress people. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
And even in slavery times, they took out parts of the Bible that slaves can read that was meant for, liberation. So when you deal with groups like that, they'll take out everything else and they'll forget that the whole part that God is love.
That
So
is
they'll
true.
take out all that stuff because
yeah.
that's how they'll use that particular rhetoric to, kind of push the agenda of
You're
hate.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
It just disappoints me that someone of my, I would say LGBTQ community would be like, I don't believe in that, or even give it a chance. You know what I'm saying?
But even in every, if you notice, every movement, everybody's not going to think the same within the movement. Whether it was the suffrage movement, everybody
You're
didn't think
right.
the same. Whether it, because Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cate and Stanton, they had different ideas. Frederick Douglass and W.E.B. Du Bois had different ideas within the, you know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King and Malcolm X had different within the civil rights movement. So everybody doesn't necessarily have to think the same just because you're in the same community, because everybody's you know what I'm saying? So
you're right.
Maybe I see it like this and you see it like that. You know what I'm saying? But long as we are fighting towards the common goal, and as long as the common goal does not change, then okay. But how we get there for everybody else might be to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But long as we're in a community, long as we're fighting towards equality, then that's cool.
Absolutely.
So maybe I don't believe in because that's where people to me mess up. You get caught up in the small stuff.
You do.
So it doesn't matter if I don't believe in the pronoun, if I still want all of us to have equality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in movement sometimes, and even religion, we get caught up in the small aspects, and that's what brings dissension into the group, and then you fuck up the whole common goal because you focused on something kind of small.
You're right.
Within the group. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're not pushing towards the common goal, then we got a problem.
And that's what people I think get messed up, and that's where you're right. Like everyone's like, oh, you know, this is what I believe in, but like, you know what? Keep it pushing.
Keep it as long as the same goal is to do this, then because everybody doesn't have the same struggle within the fight. You know what I'm saying? So your struggle is going to be different from, Johannes, because everybody's is not the same. You know what I'm saying? My struggle is going to be different from an African-American person that grew up on crack. Or my parents was on crack because my parents was on crack. Or somebody who grew up in the suburbs. I didn't grow up in the suburbs. So we all going to think differently. But as long as we all want the same end goal, then I'm okay with it. But I think sometimes we have to let people have their own school of thought.
You're right. Jeffree Star, shut your fucking mouth.
Literally. I'm over here just letting a negrita speak.
Did we eat lamb earlier?
No.
What was
steak.
that? Was that steak? Chicken?
Steak.
So we were talking about Indiana earlier. Indiana Zoo is having one of their little zookeepers stealing pygmy goats out of the petting zoo.
Can't believe it.
We just ate one earlier, apparently, but
and it was so good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
They're stealing from the petting zoo. They're cooking them and eating them, and they're fighting out this person's doing this. So I'm full support of it.
The question is why? Because my thing is, if he hungry, that's the thing. Why this man is he hungry? If he ain't got enough money, that feels like y'all not paying him enough to be able to go home and eat every day.
He can't even eat
lamb chops. So he got to go home. So instead of stealing pins and sticky notes, he gonna take some.
That's right.
A goat. He gonna take the meat home. You know what I'm saying? So the question is, how much are you paying this man? Are you paying him a living wage? So a lot of times in America, it's like you make enough to do this, but on paper you don't make enough for a bridge card or to get a food card.
No.
And so if you gotta go steal a goat to go get you some little chops to get some lean meat.
How do you even get to that point? How do you even walk out of your job with a goat in your hand?
Same way you walk out with pens and toilet tissue. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna leave out of here.
This man is clearly a white man.
All I'm saying is, if you think about it, if he take the coat, it's already clean, it's fed, I'ma cook it, I'ma eat it, then that way I'm eating lean meat, so maybe I won't have heart disease, so that way I ain't got
much
to be
work
in
though.
school.
You gotta kill
you
it.
know what I'm saying?
He goes home, he kill it.
He's like, can't get my meat from Ohio anymore. I gotta steal this fucking baby goat.
Wouldn't you want like a real lamb? Like you want some pygmy goat. You could go to the zoo and pick out a pygmy goat. Like this is some good.
But that's the goat that's being taken care of. That bitch is being treated real good.
It's like that's some good meat.
That's a high class hoe right there.
Listen,
you out here eating meat that's out here being trafficked. You eat trafficked ass chicken. That chicken been cooking.
They're getting trafficked.
No, you eating a traffic ass chicken, and that's why the chicken tough, because it's been through stress and trafficking and it's tired, and that's why you gotta marinate it for 12 hours so you can get that pain off of it to make it edible.
Do you marinate the pain off the chicken?
You got to marinate the pain off the chicken to make it edible.
That's right.
That's all I'm saying. So that man got a pain-free goat to eat. That's 90% lean and 10% fat, then go for it, man.
Marinated.
Go for it, my man's marinated
Get
in
that
love.
fucking
No,
goat.
marinated in holy water and salt.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Put
it.
Some, you know what I'm saying?
Get the
Put some
extras
respect on
out.
that goat.
I wonder if he's
Yeah.
cooking it real good.
Hell yeah.
or
He
he's
put
like-
some zip sauce on it. You put it with
Listen.
garlic butter. Garlic butter. Hey, call me over. You put
It's
some garlic
probably
butter.
good. It's probably
He's
really
like petting
good.
it, thanking it,
Listen.
thanking the
He in there
earth
singing
and
to
shit.
him like, I'm be fresh as hell while
That's
the kids
right.
watching. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just feel like there's so. I think it's
So
so,
fucking
weird
annoying.
that people like go and do that. I feel like it's like an alternative motive. Like you could go buy meat at the store any day of the fucking week. You're gonna go out of your way to go to the job you work at and kill this animal.
But why not though?
I get it.
Why not?
But I'm
I'm
also
just
like,
happy he's taking him home and eating him and not fucking him.
That's all I'm
he
saying.
probably is doing it all.
You think?
But that's fresh. It's farm to
Yeah.
table. So it's work to the crib.
It's one way to season him.
You know what I'm saying? It's work to the crib. It's like take your work home with you.
You're right.
Yeah.
I see all positives.
Have you guys
Mm-hmm.
watched any? Do you watch Netflix? Are you on Netflix? I'm really not, but have you seen
What
the
do you watch instead?
reality TV, baby?
Oh yeah,
You know me, I'm trash.
They don't have any reality TV on Netflix. I thought they did.
They do, but not the good stuff.
Oh, okay.
I want like
What's the
Flavor
good
of
stuff?
Love. I want like
Oh,
2000.
flavor. So Tubi.
Yeah.
We talked about this, right?
Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
Love you, Tubi. Promote me, please. There's just been so many people I feel like dying after all of these promoted shows, like Dahmer. Everyone's like super into this serial killer lifestyle and back of the goats. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to like kill something.
White people.
And it's crazy
Yeah.
fucking white people.
This is white
Exactly.
people. This is white
It
people
is.
shit.
It totally
Yeah.
is.
This is white people shit. Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I've
Because
been
famous black people get away with it. Shout
Yes.
out, OJ.
He was our hero. Y'all don't even know. OJ was
Shout
our hero.
out OJ.
You want to talk about Black History Month? OJ was our hero. He killed a white
white
bitch
woman.
and got away with it.
A blonde
and
one,
drove
too.
off on it.
Damn.
Hey man,
Damn.
OJ, you are a hero. And a black man got you off.
Yep.
OJ, you are a hero.
He put-
Johnny Cochran,
he put
R.I.P.
that-
We love you.
Killed it.
You know what I'm saying? You was the first to break walls before President Obama. It was you, OJ. You know what I'm saying?
He put
Like,
that glove on. It was like watching a
he
Super Bowl
said,
game.
if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. I said, damn, Johnny. Johnny is a slick motherfucker. Johnny Cochran. Bless your soul,
Do you
Johnny
think
Cochran.
OJ killed her?
And then the Kardashians were born.
Did OJ kill her? Did OJ kill her?
He knew something about it.
Or did he have someone kill her?
He was in it. He was somewhere in it. He ain't
He knew
innocent.
something about it.
He ain't innocent. He's somewhere in there. But did he had a capability to do it? Fuck yeah. He
had
was
a-
the juice.
He had a good lawyer. And
He had a damn
some
good
money.
defense team. That's what
He did.
Like I'm gonna tell you, when I watched the OJ trial, that's when I wanted to be a lawyer.
Wasn't it
'Cause
Robert
I said-
Kardashian?
It was Kardashian. Here's the thing. It was
Yeah.
like a haunted trial because it was like Robert Kardashian had a heart attack. Johnny Cochran got cancer. But it was like Kardashian. It like now that we know what we know now, like the Kardashian daddy would have been on the scene first because he lived down the street, pulled up. He had all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
like now that we know what it is now and we can read through the lines, but as a kid, it was like, think about it. After all the history, we deserve a win. And I'm sorry, we deserve a win. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, for Emmett Till. We did it for Emmett Till. We did that for Emmett Till. That boy was 14.
We'll
we
give
did
it
for
to you. We'll give it to you.
We'll give it to you, baby.
E.T. We did that for you.
Yep, look at you. Crip
We
till
did
you
that for
die.
you, E.T.
Crip
We did
till
that
you
for you,
die.
E.T.
What is that? Now, what side is that?
I mean, that was the E.
That's
Like,
for-
that was supposed to be
for
E for
Emmett.
Emmett
Oh,
Till.
east side.
No,
No.
for Emmett Till. I was doing this for Emmett Till. No, like East Side would
Stella
have
doesn't
been
know
a
shit about
East Side
history
would've known.
or
Yeah,
gangs or
gang.
I don't
nothing.
want to throw it up because they're gonna get mad at
No,
me.
yeah, no, this for Emmett Till. I clearly
do
said
whatever
this
you
for
want.
Emmett Till. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Yes.
E for Emmett Till. So we needed this one.
This girl with face
I'm with it.
tattoos
Shit happens.
in England.
People die every day, B.
White,
do.
White bitches die. Shit happens.
And they be
White
asking
bitches
for it.
do die all
And
the
they be
time.
asking for
You're
it.
right.
Yeah.
Like that
You're
Lifetime
right.
movie where the girl went out and she got in the car with this man that she met after a month and they went on like cross country thing, and he killed her like 2 weeks in. How irritating was
You're
you?
talking about the girl that just died in the
Gabby
mountains?
Petito?
Yeah, her. Whatever.
Yeah.
How irritating.
How irritating was you that you
Brian.
killed 2 weeks into the vacation?
How
That's
pissed
the
would
question.
you be if a man named Brian killed you?
Yeah, the Brian
I'd be like,
Koberger,
damn,
the
that's how I
Idaho,
went
the
out.
college
That's
murderer
how I went
guy.
out.
It's always a fucking Brian.
How
Y'all
irritating
creepy. Y'all
are
Brian's
you
is creepy.
the question.
You're right.
I
2
would-
weeks in, this
I would
means this
never
man
fuck a
got pussy
Brian.
going all across the road with him. That means you was running your mouth so much that he said, you know what? I'm just gonna blunt force trauma you in the head to get you to stop talking.
Yep.
Bitch, you was irritating. Oh my gosh,
True.
I want to hear Sixpence. Kiss me. Oh my gosh. Kiss me beneath the ring lights.
What song?
Ring ring from She's all that. You take the train marked on your father's map. Oh, kiss me.
Oh, that song.
Kiss me beneath the
That was good. That was good. No,
But-
now I know it. Now I know
Yeah,
what you're talking
But that
about.
was my stance on
Clearly, we don't know
whatever
it,
it is
but
you was about to say. White bitches
But we
be
love it.
killed all the time because they be asking for it sometimes because they get in the car with strange
I
men. that
agree.
they
asking
ain't
for
supposed
too
to.
much. Asking for too much. That's what it is. Yep.
Yeah.
White bitch is always asking for too much, and I am definitely that white bitch asking for too much in life,
Doing too much.
Yeah.
doing too much.
What are you
But
talking about on the road trip?
I've been telling every. I've been
What do
telling
you? I want to know what you want to talk about on the road trip.
on the what?
Say you and a man that you just met a couple weeks ago are going on a road trip. What are you asking them in
Because
the
I want to
car?
know. What you talking about?
Well,
You ain't saying shit. You got a dick in your mouth.
it's that. I'm also. You know what? It's a lot of talk. I don't know. See, when I meet men, they have this, I think, perspective of me. They're like, oh, she's gonna be this fucking whore. Like she's gonna like whore it up. You know what I
Sure.
mean? But me, I'm like a comic at heart. I'm an undiagnosed comic. I like to say, like, I'm just to be funny with it. Like, let's, you know, you're with a chick with a fucking dick right now. Like, let's have a good time. Like, let's joke about it. And a lot of men, like, I feel like if I was on a
I'm
road
so
trip.
happy that you feel comfortable with joking about that.
Oh my god. I am so comfortable with my sexuality and who I am and what
Amen,
I like.
hallelujah.
I am
That's right.
the least offended person. I mean, listen, if you're a fucking bitch, we go fight. But at the same time, a lot doesn't faze me. So to go on a road trip with a man, have a conversation for 2 hours, a girl could dream. Usually I don't get that long.
Question is, do you want to talk to a man for 2 hours? On a road
Absolutely
trip?
not.
That's the question.
I mean,
That's
honestly.
exactly what I would
It's like
not wanna
30-minute
do.
intervals. We're going to talk for 30. You're going to hold my hand for 10. We're going to cut this music
been
on
wa-
for an hour.
Right.
And then we're going to recycle.
It's gonna, but every time, the thing is, if I'm gonna be that dumb white bitch, if I go on that road trip with that man, he's probably gonna fucking kill my ass in the woods.
Don't do it.
You think
Now,
so?
I've talked about this story before. The guy at the Glock 9 in the woods in Lansing. I met with a guy one time. He's like, I'm gonna get this big Airbnb. We're gonna fuck in the whole fucking place and do all this crazy shit, which we did, but hold on. I didn't know who this man was. A 6'5" white guy, all country. I'm like, we're gonna try something new today. I pull up at this destination an hour from my house. There's a gate. He buzzed me in the gate. It's a mile-long drive. It's like 13-acre Winnie the fucking Pooh.
You
I'm dry-
told this story
I'm gonna
on
say it
the
again. I'm
Bible.
gonna say- let me say it
Sex
again.
Bible Q&A.
Let me say
I'm
it
gonna
again.
whoop your ass.
I'm gonna say it
Because
again.
I got to know the story. Because I'm at the
So
end. I'm drawn in.
I pull up to the gate of the house that he got
Made
the
the same Winnie the
Airbnb.
Pooh joke and
It's
everything.
another mile-long drive. So I'm like, oh, this motherfucker could try and kill me. Like, he picked a house far back. Like, he didn't want no one to hear me. So I pull up. He's sitting outside. He's got a cigarette in his mouth. I'm like, oh, wow. Like, this is sexy. He's like, you want to shoot? And I'm like, what? He's like, you want to shoot a gun? Like, you want to, like, go shoot some targets out here? Because we're in the fucking butt-fuck country. And I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm good on that one. I've never in my life been so scared. We hooked up, whatever, and he went outside after we had sex, and he went and shot that goddamn gun. Like, a bunch of times. He was, like, practicing. I was like, getting your anger out? Like, what the fuck is going on? And that's when I thought, I'm going to die tonight. Like, he's thinking everything twice.
Oh, no, you weren't going to die, Stella. Because let me say something. I am like Karen from Goodfellas. She said, most of my friends would be a little squeamish and be upset, but what would you do if a man gave you a gun? Kind of turned me on.
It did.
Watch for Kim from
It
Goodfellas.
did.
He wasn't gonna kill you. He just wanted to show like, baby, this is what I can do. I can protect you.
He
You
really
read it the
did.
wrong way.
A whole
he
Glock
wasn't gonna kill you.
9. A whole
Yeah,
Glock
he wasn't gonna kill you
9.
wrong. Because I would have been in there like, you want me to clean that for you?
No, he said,
You
he's
want
like,
me-
load it for me.
Hell
He's
yeah.
like, load it. I'm
oh
like,
yeah, you missed all the cues.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
really
yeah,
did.
that was
I had no idea.
Yeah, you was in all day. He was letting you know, like, you my bitch, the one that never snitched.
He's like, load it up for
I'm
me. He's like, let's go shoot outside real quick.
I
And I
would
was
love
like,
that bitch a lot.
Right. Literally.
well, I picked it up and I kind of like looked at it
Don't
funny.
be no bitch,
No,
Della.
I was.
Look
I
at me. Don't
was.
be no bitch, Della.
I picked it up and I kind of looked at it and I was like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to do with this. And like he saw and he loaded it for me. But that is what a story that I thought my dumbass was gonna fucking die.
Mm-mm.
He's like,
Here
go
you
stand
are.
You
right.
should have told me that one first. I would have told you read it all wrong. That's why y'all need me.
Well,
Anybody else got questions? Because, I've been getting everybody together all week. Anybody else on the Bucket Podcast? Chime in. I've been getting everybody together all week. What you need? Auntie got you.
Get on the podcast.
I'm dropping off care packages for young niggas. This is what I'm doing.
Wait,
Out
you
here.
should be on MILF Manor.
I should.
It's a new reality show, TLC. I was telling Johanna, I put in our topics.
Because I'm
Yeah,
a,
you're an elf.
I'm a aunt.
I was about to say, you ain't got no kids.
Yeah, I'm an auntie. You want to fuck.
Except for your unadopted ones like
You gotta
me.
be on MILF
Yeah,
Manor.
like y'all my unadopted kids, and then I got
100%.
I got
Melanie
my
pulled
little
up on me
sons.
last night.
Who?
Melanie pulled up on me last night.
I
She really did.
And I got my
said-
sons that
She
like
said,
to suck
you
my
is
titties.
smart.
And you is kind.
You is kind.
You is beautiful. You is everything.
You is important.
I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's great.
I did.
She really did. She really did.
I'm gonna pull up on you, friend.
And then
just
she
so
said,
everybody know.
fuck anybody who doesn't believe it.
Well, that's what. You know what? That's a good friend right there.
That is a good friend.
She's
She's
gonna
a
tell
very
you
good
what's
friend.
up.
I'm gonna pull up on her.
Melody's
Sure, I know
got
that.
spidey senses though. She just be pulling up on me and she's,
She's like, you need to
and
hear
I'm like,
this.
how'd you know I was sad?
I be feeling it.
bitch?
The
She be
Holy
feeling
Spirit.
it.
The Holy
They be
Spirit.
like, the Lord ain't
She's
real. The
only
Holy
about
Spirit,
10
they
minutes
telling
up
me.
the way, but she can feel it.
I said, call Johanna.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go roll up on Johanna. Because I feel it.
Speaking of Holy Spirit, hold on.
Amen. Hallelujah and salute.
I got to pay my tabs when I get done.
Cheers, cheers,
Let me have
cheers.
some. Oh, you
You
drunk
got to
it
pay
all?
your what?
My tabs when I get done.
Your tabs.
Tithes and offering. I made money. I got to pay my 10% back to the Lord.
Oh.
He blessed me. I bless him back.
She gotta pay her tabs on her card.
I'm over here like, what tab, bitch? You think we're charging you for the Peruvian food?
Oh, no.
I gotta pay my tabs.
Which was
I gotta pay my
delicious.
tab before I get out of here.
I've had Peruvian food for the first time in my life today, and I am so happy,
Over the moon,
so
baby.
ecstatic, over the moon.
Listen, I got some cousins you can fucking marry for some money. I'm not
Say
even
less.
fucking around, bitch.
Say less.
He's
I've
cute
been trying.
too.
I've been
Say less.
trying. Me and Melanie are getting
You've
married
been
in the
trying?
family.
I got two.
I got good white teeth.
I'm
Say
not
less.
even joking.
Oh, after
Good
your-
white teeth
After your
for
mama
good
told me how they
white
feel
folk,
about
baby.
nigretos. Nigretos.
Negritas.
Negritas. Okay, it's the greeter part. Oh, like a greeter at church. Nigga greeters. Okay.
Like-
Nigga greeters. Negrita. Okay, got it. Nigga greeters at church.
Like margarita. You know the word margarita.
Okay, negrita. Okay,
There
got
you
that
go.
part.
You said
Like
margarita. Margarita.
Nigga greeters at church. Negritas.
I'm like, I know them.
I've
Now you
never
got
been
it.
with anybody like Hispanic at all.
You've been the white man though.
I've been with the white man. I'm tired of the white man. Let me go
Please
Hispanic.
date
I've
someone.
been white
Come
man,
and
African.
wife up
That's one of
Melanie
the first
Hearn.
things I said
She
to
don't
you
need it, but
when
she
we
would.
first started hanging out. You told me that. You're like, I never been with a brown man, and I
I'm
said,
not
You've never
bitch.
been the brown man?
Indian. Yeah, but
Okay,
not like
Okay.
that's a whole other shade of brown, baby.
That brown.
That's a
I've been
whole.
with that
That's a
brown.
whole scent of.
Melanie,
that's
you've
another
never
scent,
been with
honey.
a black man?
Yeah,
You've been with a black man?
yeah. I
Okay,
haven't been with
okay.
like
Yeah,
brown.
what do you
like
mean? Has she been with
like
a black
Hispanic
Well, she
man?
said Indian, so I thought
not with an Indian man.
that's
Like
where, as far as we're going.
like Bengali.
You think Melanie's only fucked white dudes? Did you
Yes.
for a second think that about
Fuck
her?
no.
Not in like a bitchy way, but in like a funny way. Like, fuck yeah, she would.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Listen,
Fair.
this is my
You know what I mean?
Fair.
listen. This is my first. Listen, no,
Little
I've been
rodeo.
This ain't
Yeah.
her first rodeo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been. I've been militant.
Now, see, I feel like some white guys are good in the bed, some black guys are good in the bed, some foreign guys are pretty good in the bed. Now,
True.
At the end of the day, what do you pick? What do you choose?
You know what I'm gonna say? The difference is between, and I would say probably more brown people, especially Hispanic people that use their hips. I don't care if you got a whatever, how big,
Yeah.
it does not matter. The brown people know how to use their hips.
Period.
That is
And
true.
that's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else do not use hips. Everybody else is like, ah, it's the
Yep.
hips. That
telling
makes
you.
all the difference in the world. The hips and the passion make all the fucking difference in the world.
You're right. I agree with you on that.
Like, that makes all the difference in
do
the
you know
world.
that I was with my first white guy about a year ago?
Really?
I never fucked a white guy. Wow, look at that.
You know what? Beforehand, I
They didn't
messed around
like
with
me.
a couple.
They didn't like me, Melanie.
Really?
For real.
I thought they would have loved you.
No, I mean, like, now I feel like they do a little bit more, but, like, back then, they did not.
But you know what? I feel like now they're coming out this still because the Karens
I think
are
they were
showing their
afraid of
ass.
me.
I think the Karens are showing their ass now. They're just tired.
Did you say you? Wait, what? You always
I've
fucked black guys?
I've only had, at
you
a time
only-
in my life, I only was with black men. Yeah, and not because, like, that's something I, like,
Yeah, your
sexually wanted.
ex-boyfriend's black,
it was
isn't he?
because I felt like they could handle me better.
That's good. No, that's
Not
that's,
even, like, in
on
a-
my end. That's good to know.
Not
Like,
in not in a sexual way.
Oh, that's what you
but, like,
motherfuckers
I'm a
been
whole
on.
lot of
That's what you niggas. That's why I don't need men that got out of prison, because I know what you been on. That's why I do not. I'm just curious. Did any of them have prison records?
Listen,
Well, actually, two of them did.
They didn't have a lot of
Two
options
of them
in prison,
actually did.
and then they,
I'm not kidding.
I know what I know. I know what I know. How long did they do?
Well, one guy was in there for like probably like 6
I'm
years.
obsessed with this right
That's why I
now.
told you I don't do it to anybody over 5. And go ahead.
Well, the thing is when
And then if you've been in jail and you fuck with and you do all that and you've been in jail under 5 years, then you was who you was
is
before
it
you
a
got
jail
here.
thing? Do you think that men come out of jail gay?
No, I think you was who you was before you got there.
But when you in there for
But
such a
don't
long
you think
time,
there's a point of desperation?
yeah.
You would. So you was who you was before you got there.
But that's why sexuality is on a spectrum, Melanie, because you can flip a switch. Like,
Like a guy's like he
But
see
that's
me
why
up in there. He
here's
like,
the thing. That's what I'm saying. You was who you was before you got there. The desire was always there.
True.
But
that
the
is
circumstances bought it out. That's what I'm saying.
It
You
came to the
was who
point
you
where you
was
had to
before you
do
got
it.
there. Because if I don't like something, then I just don't like it.
That is true.
Even if I try it,
Right.
I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I'm willing to like it, then that means you was
It's
who you
there.
was before you got there. Don't let the circumstances be the reason why you got there. Motherfucker, you was already there.
sure.
Motherfucker, you was
I
already
don't know.
gay.
I'm very like I gotta play devil's advocate a little bit because it's like think about it. You're there for a long ass time, like 10+ years or something, right? And like
There's a cute
you know,
little gay boy in the
a
corner,
butthole
fat
is
ass.
a butthole is a butthole. You know what I mean?
Again, it's a difference between a wet wall and a dry wall.
I think there's also
and
a
wet
difference.
walling is different.
I think there's also a difference between sucking a whole ass dick and fucking a butthole. You know what I'm
Again,
saying?
See, you are.
was who you was
Stop.
when you got there. That's all I'm saying.
Johanna.
Like, here's the
Yes,
thing.
I'm listening.
Even if I was
Now I'm getting canceled by
like,
gay men after
I'm
this
just saying,
fucking
here
episode.
we
Here we
go.
go. I
It's some
can't wait.
shit.
Wet wall, dry wall.
Wet wall, dry wall.
Christopher Cheney's gonna be messaging
It's
me
some
tomorrow.
shit. You're not
We're getting
changing
a
my
call.
mind on. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
like,
get it.
I didn't try. Like, I'm gonna tell you, my failed threesome was because I tried, and then I touched the bitch hair, and I was like, nope, might drop. It ain't for me. The hair is too soft, and I stopped. And I was like, just saying, I tried it.
Would you do a threesome again?
Nope.
Nope.
Because I just figured out it wasn't for me. I
Yeah,
tried it once.
but you were some old ass people.
But you know what? She wasn't a bad old bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Well,
I was like,
okay.
But you
I
know
didn't
what?
say that.
But it wasn't even her age. It was the hair texture. It was touching this soft lady's conditioned
She
hair.
Caucasian.
Yeah.
No, I just don't like soft hair. Let me
Did she
touch
have
a fade.
Did she have a weave-in?
We touch a face.
No, I need to touch a fade.
Okay, you need a fade. Okay,
'Cause-
well, there's
'cause-
plenty of lesbians with fades.
Because I
Listen,
knew,
bitch.
I was like, you know what I'm saying?
There's
And
plenty of
that's true.
lesbians with
There's the fade.
fades.
There are.
So I'm going through my.
What about
so
a
then-
trans man?
That like got the dick in the
No, they
what's the
don't
trans-
have-
Okay, like,
Wait a minute, that
Trans
trans all the way
men.
over.
Trans,
Trans
men
men.
don't have the dick, but they got everything else.
Well,
You
some
ain't got
trans
no-
men do have
They
dicks.
do have a dick. They
Why
do.
would
Some
I
men
be with you if
they
you have
do.
a dick? You're a eunuch.
I'm just saying, if you need to touch a fade, bitch, maybe you need to try
I'm
a
just
trans
saying
man
it was
with a
so
coochie.
many. But it was so many other
That's
different.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
It is
sure,
best
sure.
of
It was
both
so many,
worlds.
you know, and
But it was
like,
step number one that
it
you
was
were
step
like,
number
that's
one.
it.
And here's the thing: I like testosterone. I like the bullshit that comes with.
See, why do we
I
like
like
that
the
so
bullshit.
much?
Before
That's
you
just me.
die, you better fuck a trans
I
man.
like.
Before you die, bitch. Because if you like testosterone, guess what? They're
It's just
chock
testosterone.
full of it. They're chock full of it, okay?
I feel like
Putting it right in their veins, honey.
what's so crazy is that I always tell Johanna's story. Before I transitioned, I was with a trans man for a while. I was, and I met him. I didn't know until later on, until we was actually getting it on. I was like, oh. Surprise, surprise. Did I care? No.
Which
was
means
it new
that
for
there's
me?
not a big difference between a grower and a trans man.
It isn't.
Period.
There is no difference.
There's no difference.
And that's why I tell people all the time, and I tell men this. I went to an after hours a couple days ago. I got dragged there, unwillingly, and when I'm always
Yeah, right, bitch.
No,
You were warming up the car.
so there's this.
That's
There's,
what I'm saying. I'm so sick of this.
there's an
hoe.
after.
You
I'm
rolled
so
up.
sick of this hoe.
Listen. There's an after hours in Detroit that I've been going to probably since
You were
I
12.
Yeah, I could not even be an age to get in there, but I know people, so they let me in. And this is the place you want to find a sugar daddy. He go be up in there. You want to find you want to you need something. It's gonna be in there. But also you want to have a good time. It's gonna be in there. So I fucking go up in there the other night. I get dragged up, and there are so many men that didn't know I was trans, I'm like, great, love it. Because when you go on these after hours, you can't bring a phone. You can't. You come empty-handed. You go in there.
Did
what
you go to the
got.
one in the Brooklyn apartments?
No, Brush Street in Detroit, right by.
I think that might be the same
Probably same. It's in a basement. It's in a whole.
one. Oh,
basement.
it's in a basement. Never mind.
It's got balloons.
The one I'm
it's
talking
got
about is
everything you
upstairs.
fucking want. But these men were so like. They're like, I don't like men. I don't like this. I don't like that. But they were so into me. They were just buying me anything I wanted. Whatever, all this bullshit.
Here's
And
the thing: the
they
fact
didn't
that they
even
kept
care.
saying to you that I'm not into men makes me think.
No.
Why would you say that?
No, you're right. You're right, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And I said,
Why would
and
they
I sit-
say that?
And I sit back and I'm like,
'Cause
okay,
you
well,
know- 'cause you
I'm not
know,
a man, but are you into trans though?
And that's what they trying. They don't know how to explain
And they don't know
what it is.
That's
but
what I mean.
it's like, no,
They're into it.
See,
They ain't. They are not not down for it.
God,
Men are down for
cis men
all
are so
that shit,
stupid, bro.
but they don't want to be like, oh, I'm gay.
Flat out.
They don't want to be gay.
That's my
But
thing.
it ain't gay. But it's not
So sad.
gay. That's
But
the
that's
thing.
my thing with a lot of. So like in the black community, because a lot of this stuff is taboo. I feel like with white men, they don't say shit because it's money on the floor. We built a family, and I don't want to be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Or and then with black men, it's like, oh, I like that shit, but I don't want to be touched. Because I know so many dudes, like black men are literally, and I think a lot of it, like you said, some of it. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of it came from, to me, jail culture.
Yeah.
So coming out of jail
Wasn't
culture,
it from not to be like this, but wasn't it from slavery as well? Like back in the day and stuff, like being like.
I'm gonna say it
my,
was
my
more.
black friend told me, she's like, black men have a hard time. I feel like with gay culture a lot as well.
Because they
When
were
I was the
raped.
church.
Because they were raped and
Yeah,
they
they
did
were
have a lot of
raped.
trauma from that, and that is what you're educated on. It is wrong and it is fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yes and
not
no.
not all, but
So I would say to that end will be, that's where where the hypersexualism came in. The taboo is the Christianity part. It's the big mama them, and you fighting with that part, or what you think you know is right, and that's the part you fighting with. That's that part. As far as the institutionalism of black men being in jail and all that stuff, you do get a lot of black men that's coming out, because men, like, first of all, and even like, men enter relationships different than women.
They do.
Our intimacy level is different. Intimacy for us is
Who you telling?
sorry.
Who you telling?
But I'm just saying, so that just kind of explains that
Sorry.
intimacy for us is going to be how you spend time with me. It's not what you do in the bedroom. So if you look at even
Right.
a men and first of all, look at odds between Orange is the New Black. Those were two fucking different shows.
True.
One was more animalistic, like Oz, and one was a little softer, like Orange is the New Black. You know what I'm saying? Which lets you know what the culture is inside. So if I met somebody in here and I love on them and we love and stuff like that, then I'm gonna carry that same attitude when I get out of prison.
Yeah.
But society does not let me be that way.
That is true.
So now that's why you go to the after hours and you find people, I on that gay shit, but hey man, you know what I'm saying? And that's
But you fine.
But you are,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But I'll fuck with you, and that's where, because I know a lot of people that I know that's you know,
Well, I had
as
a
they
guy-
say, the down low and all that shit.
I had a guy come up to me.
Yeah,
I had
down low.
this white boy my age, like early 20s. He's like, "Hey baby, like what do you want? Well, this and that up in there." It's like trying to hand me, you know, drugs and everything. And before I could even speak, he heard me and he was like, "Oh, get the fuck!" And he don't know, but like, I know everybody in this motherfucker. Like, I can get you kicked out in 5 fucking minutes. Like, I'm very protected and well respected there, which is, I don't know how I got to that point, but I did. Good service, being a good person.
Good
like,
head.
Just a good head. Like, they see how I move and they respect that. And so
Double entendre.
when I go in this after hours place and someone disrespects me, like, or tries to, I'm not like the bitch like, oh, I know someone in here.
Right.
But this weekend, I had some people really like disrespect the fuck out of me, like, oh, you this, you that, you a man, like you know, you trying to like trick me or something like that. And I was like, I'm get the fuck out of here, and I got him kicked the fuck out. Like, you're not gonna be attracted to me and be like, oh, you're a hot ass bitch, but like I'm not into you. Like, I don't support your lifestyle. Like, I have had men match with me on Bumble or Tinder or Grindr or the fucking gay ass shit they on. And they'd be like, oh, well, I don't agree with your lifestyle. Like, I pray for you. Like, you need help. Like, in your dysphoria or something like that. Like, you took the time out of your day to match with me on a dating app.
And then tell me you gotta
just to
pray for
tell
me.
me that. And that's for all you little pussy assholes out there.
Just so you know, like, don't
It's
take that as a
weird.
reflection. Those
No.
are people fighting with they self.
And that's
Yeah.
They ain't fighting
and
with you.
that's
They
smart.
fight with they self.
And that's what this. And you're so right about that, Melanie, because that's how I look at it. When people are that
That's a whole lot of projection.
defensive,
1000.
defensive, projection,
Yep.
and disrespect.
Because you fought with yourself and then you figured it out.
I know,
and they're jealous
I am
about that
friends
shit.
with every
period.
straight motherfucking man you fucking know, and I'm not gonna suck their dick, and they're not gonna suck mine, but they respect
Just at me next time.
and they'll never make like they. I just know so many straight guys. I'm like, I know you like pussy. Like, I might even go, even if you didn't.
Can't you
Good for
introduce
you.
me to a couple?
I definitely will. You just meet the
And then your cousins. I mean,
be
I'm
in
about to
that
get
community.
There you go. Full
Yeah.
roster.
full roster.
I will
Melanie
give you,
Hearn,
Melanie,
full
I
roster.
actually do have some men for
2023,
you.
I
full
got
roster.
2 years
I
because I'm
have
gonna
some
have a
men for
baby in 2
you.
years, so I want to have a
You
baby.
should date my uncle.
You trying to have a baby?
I want to have a baby.
She needs to
You
date.
really want to have a baby?
I want to have a baby.
Yes.
Y'all never knew that?
You
Like,
and Stella both want to have a baby.
I want a baby so
Stella
bad.
be asking me on the daily.
Melanie,
Y'all
can we
don't
have a
even
baby
know.
together?
Yeah, Melanie would
Stella's
be a
been trying
soccer
to fuck
mom.
me.
We have a little interracial baby.
I'm not gonna take care of that baby. You better run after that
Why?
baby. Because I'm a career. That's why I want somebody. You better run after that baby. That's why I need somebody.
Because it's half white.
That's right.
I ain't got time.
But
I ain't got
Melanie,
time for
that's
that
our
baby.
baby.
Right, but I'm on the road.
Melanie, would you have a mixed baby?
Sure.
With,
I would have a
with,
mixed
with these white
baby.
men?
I would have this baby.
I don't know you would have.
I would
Damn.
have. I would have.
Ooh, we gotta bleep that name out.
I mean, I would have.
He's not
Oh,
deserve. He don't deserve the name to be
Marissa,
out
I would
bleep
have
it
there.
had this
out.
cokehead's baby. A wealthy cokehead baby. I would have had.
Better said, bro. Better said.
I
That's
always
so fucking
sit there.
funny.
My mom used to bribe my
It's
It's not too
friends.
late.
Yes,
We still
baby.
fuck. You know, man.
Hey.
I'm not gonna have a baby with him.
My mom used to
care how
bribe
rich
my
he is.
friends
He don't
back in
deserve
the
my-
day
he
to
don't
have
deserve
my
He does not
babies.
deserve
He
your
don't
baby.
deserve my womb.
You're a beautiful fucking
He don't deserve my womb.
You don't deserve your
biracial
womb, baby.
No, fuck that. No way. You're gonna have some cute kids, Melanie. I'm excited for you now. Ooh,
Melanie, can
yeah,
you go
girl.
make a baby? We had a good baby.
Let's go.
It'd be cute.
Yo,
You see these
stop.
Our baby'd be
Isn't
so
she
cute. It'd
Oh
be,
my God.
No, it would be half
Clip
black,
it. That was
half
good. That's
Mexican,
cute.
and half white.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
some of the white.
With the curliest ass hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember, have you seen
It'd
Bruno?
be cute.
We
Bruno
don't talk
who?
about
Mars?
Bruno.
Not that one.
No, the other
Nah.
Bruno.
The,
Okay.
you're-
I was gonna say, he's
you
a
know
little
what I'm
mixed
talking
up, isn't
My
he?
bad.
He had the big little black baby, baby OJ.
Who did? Bruno?
No, not Bruno Mars.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Bruno the movie.
Oh, who had a baby?
That one like gay guy that he was like.
I'm all like Bruno Mars.
His name-
Bruno the show.
Oh my god, you guys as
Bruno the
comics
dog.
would die if
Bruno
you
the
saw this
dog.
fucking movie. He had a baby. He stole a black baby from a lady and he named it Baby OJ.
The movie is called Bruno.
Stop. We're pulling it up right now because this
We
is very
should.
important.
Okay,
And
we'll
for
pull
Black
it up.
History Month, I'm gonna tell you the coolest thing about being a black woman.
Okay.
Yes.
We can have
Absolutely nothing.
any kind. We can have
Oh
any baby we want to have.
Oh yeah, for
We
real.
can produce any kind of child we want to have.
really could.
We really can.
Yeah.
Like if we want,
You're right.
Like if I had a baby with an Asian man, that baby
will you
can
please?
legit come
Will
out.
you please have
Asian.
a Blasian baby?
A Blasian? Okay.
This one.
Blasians are the cutest.
Bruno.
man.
That's him. and
Oh,
Baby
that
OJ.
Bruno.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Da, da,
Bruno
da, da, da.
movie.
Okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
can do a Blasian.
The my wife guy. Yes,
I can do a
bitch.
Blasian.
I'm telling you, that'd be so cute.
But the little Indian man I was in love with, I lost to arranged marriage. That was a whole other thing.
Oh
What?
shit.
See him and Baby OJ.
Why do you like toxic, awful men?
What?
I didn't know he was
Did
in
you say
an arranged
Asian
marriage.
man?
That guy
No.
either.
you
I
say
know who
an
that
Asian
guy
man?
is. I know who that is.
But I didn't know.
Did you say an
Nah,
Asian
he's
man?
asshole.
Okay,
Yes,
so
we're trying to
let
produce
me tell you
Blasians.
something about me.
Let's go.
I am a safe space for crazy.
Ugh,
So
same.
the people that the world see as assholes, they don't treat me this way. These are the same people that run my bath
Oh,
water,
shit, my mic
rub
is
my
off.
feet.
My mic is fucking off.
You're joking, and I hate you. It's not
kidding,
funny.
I'm kidding.
Like these
not
are
funny.
the people that bring me flout. Like these are men that are the sweetest fucking people. Buy me random gifts for no reason.
Yeah.
Because they saw it and they thought about me. Like these are.
Bro,
But I don't know
I
why
get
to
it.
the world they
I
present
have that
as
effect on
asshole.
people too.
Like, but
I get it.
I don't know why. But to me, they are
Yeah.
so sweet.
But
What
to me,
kind of
where
man?
are they now?
Exactly.
Where are they
'Cause I
now,
could
Melanie?
not- 'cause
Where are they
you're
now?
Right, you're right. You're right.
Okay?
You're right.
An asshole is an asshole is
You're
an
right.
asshole.
You're right. You're right.
Don't
This is
matter how
something I'm
long you
learning.
tenderize that meat, baby.
You're right.
Okay?
Do
Still
not
tough.
ever.
You're right.
Can
You're
we
right.
all say it together? And this is for the pod. Marissa, clip this because we're bad fucking bitches. All my girls out there, you got a fucking bum at home, dump him.
Dump
You want
him.
better in your life, dump him.
Ooh.
What do we not do in this fucking house? We don't settle for less. Let's all say it.
Damn.
We don't settle for less.
For $19.99, we do not settle for less. Okay.
And you know what? You can't rap, bitch.
Bitch. You know? And I will mail you the shirts in the mail. You know what I'm saying? I will mail you the shirt in the mail. If you see me in person, it's 25. But if you want in the mail, it's 30. You know what I'm saying? It's such a
Damn.
Venmo, Cash App, all that.
Before we
Netting
get out of
shit.
here, I want to know where people can find you. We're gonna do one more question after Melanie drops her dates.
Okay.
But this is very important because Melanie is blowing the fuck
She
up
really
right now. Let me
is.
tell you guys a story. I just did Traverse City Comedy Festival with this bitch, okay? And I am her fucking friend, like for real, actual friend. So I came to watch her show, even though I wasn't on the lineup.
Kills it.
And I was sitting at the bar watching Melanie do the da-da-da. Who did I see in the audience? Maria Bamford and Jackie Cation. Melanie gets off stage after fucking absolutely murdering. She had one of the best sets of the entire festival, I will admit. And I go, Melanie, Maria and Jackie are in the audience. Da-da-da. This bitch plays it all cool. She's like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. You know, let me put my earplugs back and let me sip my margarita again. Like, whatever the fuck you were doing. Unbeknownst to any of us, Maria hit you up, the next day?
Next time.
Maria Bamford herself, an absolute comedy legend. If you're listening and you know anything about stand-up, you know that Maria Bamford is a goat in our craft. She asked Melanie Hearn to open for her. Feature. Not just open, not host, not open. Feature for her at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle. And from that gig, now Melanie has her first headliner weekend at
I'm so
Mark
proud.
Ridley's Comedy Castle,
you.
where she started stand-up.
I wanna cry for
8
you.
years
Thank
ago.
you. I do
Okay,
wanna
we've
cry
been
too.
crying. We already cried.
I love
We've been
her so
crying.
much. I live for
Especially
Melanie
because I'm
Hearn.
going to feature for that bitch that
And
weekend.
my
Hello.
friend is featuring.
December.
Because that's what we do.
That's right.
And I have the weekend on one of the busiest weekends in comedy, the week before Christmas. December
Christmas?
21st.
Okay.
Christmas. 21st. Christmas.
We got excited. We got excited. We lost our R's. That's okay. We don't need them
Always
anyway.
lose R,
Not
baby.
during
We don't
Black
need them.
History Month. We can't be using no R's.
To the 23rd.
No R's in
which
February.
Ain't no R's in February. Ain't no R. So what? And I will be there December 21st through the 23rd.
That's the best thing I've ever heard in my life. We're so fucking innovative.
Yeah, we're very funny.
With Kevin Johnson
Oh,
at
K baby.
hashtag it's Kev and Johanna Matrana, which I'm very proud of, who is a showrunner, show producer, and just an all-around fucking G and my
Hey.
friend. And we are going to be there creating history and making things. So I'm just letting y'all know right
That's
now.
right.
I am here. Y'all can pull this up on YouTube later because I'm going to be a star. And y'all can pull all this up later.
Yes.
And y'all can try to cancel me like Kevin Hart when I get ready to host the Oscars. But the Lord going to be like, no, because what God got
Yep.
for me ain't against me. You know what I'm saying?
Throwing dollhouses
You know what I'm
and
saying?
shit.
Throwing dollhouses. I ain't going to let y'all
Yep.
do that to me.
That's right.
So y'all seen the first here. A star in the making. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying?
A star in the fucking making. Now you guys can find me at my show at
The corner of 9 Mile
at
Woodward.
the corner in 9 Mile and Wood.
Free show.
Free
you know
show.
what I mean.
Always a hooker out. I've been telling them I want to be a part of the stand-up community. I
should.
want to do
You
this
gotta
with
do
you
it.
guys.
Do
I
it.
feel like
Funny
I
as
have
fuck.
to now. It's just kind of like
Yeah.
falling into my lap.
Just don't
We
say
here.
the T word.
No T word.
No T word.
I think we should do a disclaimer before we leave.
A what?
A disclaimer before
No,
we
we
leave.
will. We absolutely will. But one last thing, you also won Hit Prov. And then some other awesome shit was happening too. You were also approached about taping
Yes.
a special.
Oh, yes.
We have not decided. Melanie's not decided yet if she wants to do it or
And
not.
I'm gonna do a
But
special.
approached was nice.
She's
Yes.
gonna be
You are going to do
fucking
it? Okay,
everything.
beautiful. We love that. That's going to be in April.
And you can always catch me on Channel 4, Live
Yes.
in the D.
Yes, you are on the
WDIV.
news.
Yes, I'm always
Yes,
on the
she
news.
is.
So that is an awesome, exciting
Mel, when
thing.
are you going to come out with your fucking podcast? I want you to
Oh
come
my
out with a
God.
podcast.
Melanie Hearn and Friends.
I need to.
You do a good solo podcast because you be preaching to the camera.
I keep telling people.
I'm
At
telling
first,
you.
I kept thinking, I was like, I got enough to say on my damn
That's
self.
what I'm saying.
I can't go Joe
think-
Rogan style. I don't need
Yes.
nobody.
you
I got-
don't need
You
nobody.
have to do Melanie Hearn and Friends.
That's why I said I might.
Melanie
you know
Hearn
what?
and
Maybe
Friends.
Melanie Hearn and Friends will be the podcast.
Not
That'd be
like
cute.
not you
I like that.
like with friends, but just you. And you have your
Yeah.
friends on.
and maybe my friends
Hey,
are
I know
all
this
my,
isn't much.
Yeah.
This ain't much
imaginary
of a studio.
personalities.
This ain't much of a studio, but you could tape it here.
But I just thought about that. Maybe that need to be a podcast.
Melanie
Why
Hearn
not?
and Friends.
And you know what? I do characters. So maybe my friends will be the characters that I do. And I'll come back as EJ, RJ, and Auntie Judy.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'll
Please.
do the friends as my characters
Hell
because
yeah.
they're all different people. Because you have RJ who
We
is like,
gotta have
"How
you
you
back
doing?"
on.
And then you have EJ, Uncle EJ, who be like, "Get out of here! I make navy beans, bitch." You know what I'm saying? And then you got Auntie Judy be like, "Fuck all these hoes.
Yeah.
I be on this bitch. You can't get on my level."
You have
hoe."
alter egos.
Yeah, so I do all kinds of stuff, baby. I stay pole and come pole at all times because I'm Auntie Judy, baby. And Auntie Judy don't play no goddamn games. You know what I'm saying? Auntie Judy don't play no games. You know why Auntie Judy don't play no games? Because motherfucker RJ is her brother and goddamn EJ is her big brother. And he'll fuck everybody up. So we going to have a podcast with all
Oh,
my friends
man.
in my head called Melanie Hearn and Friends.
Melanie Hearn and Friends. Is it not good?
That's
Yeah.
in my head.
Was that not
Yeah.
good? Melanie
In my
Hearn
head.
and Friends.
Melanie Hearn and Friends are the
That
friends
has
that
to
are
be
in
it.
my head.
I can't wait.
Melanie
So,
Hearn and
You heard
Friends.
it here
You heard it
first.
first.
Yep.
You heard it first. From
We
all the friends
confirm.
in my head. And I might have some other friends in my head. I think I got a dead drug dealer from 96 with a Coogee in my head too.
Coochie
100%.
sweater?
Yeah.
A Coochie sweater?
Yeah.
He died in an Impala with some Cardis on, and they like seared to his face. And I feel like my other alter ego. I just gotta figure out
Notorious
his name.
lives inside
You know
of
what
you.
I'm saying? Yeah.
You just
I
described
feel like
Notorious.
I feel like he gonna have a name like Fat Man. They like, what's his name? Fat
Notorious.
Man.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? What's your name is? Big Man T. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love that.
So I need a dope deal
Big
named
Man
Big Man T.
Coochie?
Yeah.
Big Man Coochie.
He's gonna be coming out like, oh.
Yep.
He's gonna say Biggie stuff. It was all a dream. Oh. Oh. Belly is my grown girl. Oh.
That's the noise my pussy makes when it queefs. Let's do one more question.
Okay.
Off your or one more topic, and then we'll wrap it the fuck up. But I want to make sure I give you a little bit of your flowers, and we gave you a good solid shout out before we really wrap this up.
Melanie Hearn, friends. This is our last question of the night. How long do you think it should take to get your hair done in the fucking chair? Because I've been watching a lot of, celebrity hairstylists, TikToks, talk about who they've worked with, and the worst ranked person who we talk about all the time on here, we have a Britney Spears segment, is Britney Spears. Mm-hmm. She only has a limit.
We did. You fell off, bitch.
I did fall off. Her limit in a chair, well, she is a white woman, but, she bald-headed as fuck, so you think she needs a little more time, is 30 minutes. They said she will not stay longer to get her extensions, hair done, for anything for 30 minutes. And it is.
Bitch, your hair ball.
And it is. Now, do you get antsy in the chair when you ever get your hair done?
What is she getting done in 30 minutes? Nothing.
Her extensions, she walks up. Like the VMAs, she took apparently like a pair of scissors and cut all her hair because she wanted like rebel or something like that. But now her limit is 30 minutes. So when a stylist comes in to her house, she only got 30 minutes to fucking make that bitch look full-headed as hell.
That's disrespectful.
It is very disrespectful. It's so disrespectful.
That and okay, no wonder that bitch always looks like shit.
Hey, there you go. But
there it
makes sense now. But it makes sense now.
Yeah.
And I've sat and I've got my hair down and everything, and I'm not antsy about that because that is like art. Like someone is working hard as hell on your hair. And for someone to be like that and get up and
it's a lot of pressure.
My hair is short and it still takes a long time to do my hair.
It's beautiful though.
Thank you. And my nails take like 2 hours to get done. No pain, no gain, baby. Okay,
you're
no
right.
Pain, no gain. You know what, Brittany? That's why you got a backup dancer, because you only want your hair done for 30 minutes at a time, and your hair out here looking shabby as fuck. Get yourself together, boo.
That's right.
That's all I'm saying.
You're right.
I do forget about your nails sometimes.
I'm just saying, these bitches.
And then I look down and I'm like, oh yeah.
And I want to talk about one more thing. We're gonna wrap it up.
Are you gonna do the meals?
I'm gonna do the Cardi B and Offset meal.
Yes, I was so excited.
Had the Cardi B and
Offset
Offset
meal. That's the 2 cheeseburger meal.
It's a double quarter pounder, a cheeseburger, an apple pie, a large fry, a Diet Coke, and a high C. $11.95.
You know why I say meal?
I can't support that.
But
I don't like that. That's not even in barbecue sauce. And you get a side of barbecue sauce.
Oh, yeah, barbecue sauce.
So, in McDonald's world, all that don't mix. Granted.
No.
But if you are Cardi B and Offset and you high as fuck and you drunk as hell, that is the best meal.
That's a big meal.
That you need for the both of y'all. So, it is very befitting for Cardi B and Offset. My meal, give me the 2 cheeseburger meal.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Give me the Melly meal. 2 cheeseburger, large Coke, large fry, simple, and a stand back. Get yourself together, throw up, reset your night, and you can go drink again. So if you want to know my meal is the Melly meal. And if your cheese ain't melted, go back around, tell them bitches your cheese ain't melted.
You want to add a nugget to your meal or anything, like a 6-piece nugget?
You would whip that nene and turn around.
I did.
And you would go up to the window and say, Excuse me.
Why my fries below the fry level?
You're right.
I shouldn't be able to see.
Cook to order.
If I see yellow in the carton on the large fry, bitch, I'm pulling back around.
No, but that's the money.
My fries need to be all the way above here. If this the fry line, my shit need to be fries need to be coming above the fry. I should never see yellow in the back of the carton.
McDonald's fries.
You know what? I'm ghost riding the whip.
You can't reheat them.
And I'm coming back around in the Shirley Mobile. And I'm gonna honk the horn. Excuse me. I'm gonna need you to rewrite that fry. Can you put
remake it, babe?
So I will tell you, or what you can do is just give me a small fry so I can add to this fry and make it a whole fry.
That's the Melanie meal.
Cause that's me. That's the
Melanie meal right there.
Add the small fry to the large fry that was a medium fry that you're supposed to give me a whole fry. Melt my cheese on my cheeseburgers, and that's the Melanie Hearn meal.
You know what we're gonna call it? La Negrita.
La Negrita from the 4-1.
Imagine some people saying that in the drive-thru.
Let me get the La Negrita. People gonna be throwing cheeseburgers.
Literally.
Say, what you call me?
What you call me?
Because the white lady gonna come in like, the La Nigga. It say La Nigga on the thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that thing.
She said, "You mean the 2 cheeseburger
I'm just
meal?"
reading what it says.
I'm reading
With
what
the small fry.
I mean that. And then I be able to think like, nah, if you gonna get the nigga, it gotta be a large fry and a big Coke, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no medium Coke over here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no medium Cokes on the black meal.
Damn, that's so
the
funny.
offset meal only got to be ordered large. Don't you dare order the offset meal as a medium. The offset and Cardi meal got to be ordered porno large.
Oh, baby, right here.
Porno large.
Porno large.
Porno large.
Smash
What
my
would be
jacket.
your meal?
Fish fillet.
I need to start talking to Mike. My coochie.
A fish fillet.
No, I don't like.
Fish fillet.
So if I were to get a meal, it would be a Big Mac, 10-piece nugget, sweet and sour and ranch, large fry, a sweet tea, and you get a large water because, girl, you drinking them carbs. So
you want a German,
and an apple
Irish,
pie, and an apple pie.
So you want a German, Irish, all-American, Asian, Bigfoot, black man.
That's exactly what I want.
Because
oh my
Southern
God.
black man.
You
got
honestly
the sweet tea.
described my ideal
You
man.
got the sweet
That's
tea,
exactly
you got the
what
sweet and sour, you got the ranch.
Look at your koozie. Kiss me, I'm
You know what I'm
Southern.
saying? You got the ranch, you got the nugget.
You gotta get a little bit of everything, baby.
Big Mac, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you flipping back, and forth. The Big Mac, big dick.
Yep.
Nugget, white man. Ranch, black man. Sweet and sour sauce, Asian
Is
man.
ranch black man?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Ranch,
It's between
black
ranch
man
man.
like ranch?
It's 2023. They're
that's-
not just having barbecue anymore. Okay.
That's ranch. That's ranch and little white trash man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you're right.
And then you flipped out and you went to the sweet and sour sauce because you tried to get a little ethnic.
I did.
But then you flipped back, but you need that large fry.
I do.
Whatever you do, you need a large fry. You don't care what you do, that fry gotta be large.
Large drink
Yep.
and a large fry. If you don't get a large drink, you fucking
Catfish got to be delicious.
fish fillet. Fish fillet.
Catfish is
Filet. Stella. What
is your dream meal? What is
are we
your-
gonna call it?
Stella's meal.
The Stella Artois.
Stella
Stella
Artois.
Artois?
Stella
Oh,
Artois.
okay.
Hey, let me get that big Stella. That's the
Big Stella.
Can I get the big Stella?
Like the biggie bag.
Yeah, let me get that big
Can I
Stella.
get that BS
Yeah,
meal.
like the 4 for 4.
Yes. That bullshit meal.
Yeah.
Stella gonna be the big Stella. Let me get the big Stella. How you want your big Stella? Large.
Large, baby.
Large.
Come get it.
I got a funny tagline for it, but
What?
I
Say
don't
it.
wanna-
You a chicken
I don't want to
pita.
upset anybody. You know?
Say
You're
it.
you a
Before we
chicken
say
pita.
You think I'm a
disclaimer,
chicken
say
pita,
it.
You're a chicken pita.
I'm a Mc, I think I'm a McChicken.
Yeah, that's why I said you chicken. You definitely chicken.
I'm definitely chicken.
You definitely like somewhere between
yeah,
the
yeah.
But you know they have the little pitas. You know what I'm saying?
You got the little piece.
They
Nah.
did. No. The pitas
Now you're
good.
just making fun of my
'Cause
size.
No. Because my chicken, you ain't no
I like
basic
a
bitch.
McChicken.
You ain't.
2 McChickens, pickles.
That's basic. Nah, man. Roll you up in that
Cheese.
pita. You made the order.
I don't
Put you in that
know.
pita, man.
I'm a simple gal. I think I would just do 2 McChickens. Actually, you know what? Fuck McDonald's. I would go Taco Bell. I would have
What?
Mexican
That's
pizza.
not the question.
Mexican. I don't give a fuck.
You have to.
I'm making my own
you
meal.
have to pick your
Make her
happy
own meal. She making her own meal.
Okay.
Mexican pizza. 2 spicy soft tacos, potato tacos, and Baja
Yes, the
Blast.
potato tacos.
Low
Oh
key.
wait, and you gotta get the tortilla chips with the dipping cheese on the
The
side.
potato tacos is where
And
it's at,
fire sauce
Johanna.
only.
Look,
Yeah.
this
Fire
nigga
sauce
Del Taco.
only.
This nigga Del Taco. This is a Del Taco bitch. She the nachos from Del
I
Taco.
cannot do
Pushes
Del
me.
Taco.
Push me.
Del
Listen,
Taco.
listen here,
This
little
bitch
Del Taco ass
Come here,
bitch.
little Del Taco. This is my little Del Taco. This is my Del Taco hoe. You know what I'm saying? She talking about Taco Bell. This is Del Taco hoe. No, she after
I can never do Del. I did it once and never do it again.
Okay, if Taco Bell and McChickens had a baby, that's Del Taco.
You'd
That's
make,
Del Taco.
Would you
Del
make the chicken taco?
Damn, I'm Del
Cause I
Taco,
can
bro.
get fries with my taco. Man, that's a good ass place, man.
When somebody helps you like self-realize, ain't
I
that a
fucks with Del
bitch?
Taco, man. Just saying.
That shit is good.
No.
I will say that.
I fucks
No,
with the Del.
I'm not like Del Taco. I'll tell you that right now. So sorry. They sponsor us.
I know.
I want to say our disclaimer before we leave today.
Okay.
Melanie Hearn,
Yes, sir.
you're such an ally to everybody.
Thank you.
And you know that me and Johanna are as well. We love everyone, and we are so grateful to have the listeners that we have. We finally made it to 444 followers.
Oh, that is awesome.
Jesus is on our side.
He is.
If we ever offend you, piss you off, or you don't like what we're saying, you always can click off on our channel. We will we don't
gotta listen.
We don't gotta listen to anything.
No.
We love everyone. This is an open conversation. We just want the best for our viewers, and we want the best for us. We are learning as well, and
We're not here to like hurt anybody's feelings.
no,
Stella's speaking from a trans person's perspective. It just turns out we're close friends, and when you make a joke, I make a joke, we laugh and we giggle and we move on. And we've had a lot of great fan mail, as in like Instagram messages is the new fan mail.
Support.
And people say like, you're making this more comfortable for me, and you know this is more. These are people who are non-binary and they're trans and they're queer and they're laughing along with us. So if you so happen to be somebody who does not enjoy that and doesn't understand it, I don't really know how to approach that, except for apologizing. But in that same breath, also just being like,
We love everyone.
we truly.
We're here for the people.
I'm in my serious tone now because at the end of the day, like to my core, I'm a good fucking person and I'm an ally and I'm a queer person and I love every person.
Yes.
I don't care where you come from, your background, whatever. Sometimes in this life, we just gotta laugh at some shit because if we don't laugh, we fucking cry.
You're right.
And everything ain't for everybody. So if it ain't your cup of tea, you ain't got to like it. But I'm saying one thing that my daddy Michael Hearn taught me. You ain't gotta like me, you ain't gotta love me, but you gonna respect me.
Absolutely.
So
That's right.
If this not for you, tune out. But if it's for you, share it, like it, love it, bring a friend, tell a friend, and we gonna do our
Yes.
testimony.
Oh my
and we
God.
gonna get on out of here from that. But if it ain't for you, much love. We love you anyhow.
Melanie Hearn, that was so
we love
good.
you anyhow.
That's it.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Anchor. You can follow Melanie where?
At Melanie J Comedy on Instagram.
You heard it.
Same on TikTok and Melanie Hearn on Facebook. And somewhere in the near future, you can get Stella and I's Target registry for the baby on Target. And we'll register on Target and we'll let you know where that's coming.
Super
for our
cute
little
stuff.
Super cute biracial baby.
Yep.
We
Make sure
love
you stop
biracial
by
babies.
Del Taco, McDonald's, and Taco Bell. Get your
And it's the godmama.
yeah, that's right.
God Mama, where can they find you at?
Listen, God Mama, I'm the cleaning lady and the nanny. We all know it, bitch. trying to jazz it up and shit.
She's
You can
making
find
us
me-
rice and beans,
you can-
baby.
You can find my racist transphobic ass at Johanna.Madronda on Instagram. And taping that special April 14th. Don't forget about that. Linktree in my bio for all other shows. And this has been Each Other's Mothers podcast. Thank you so much, Melanie, for joining us today.
Thank you.
We love you endlessly.
We love you so
more.
much.
Thank you. Love you guys more. Love you.
Okay,
Love
that's
you.
the show. Bye.
Wait!
What?
You can find me at 444.Stella. Don't forget about your hoe. Love you guys. Follow our baby registry.
Okay. Bye. Cribs for life.
Cribs for life. How do I do it?
Throwing that shit up.
I don't want to.